Just when you thought Jose Mourinho had released all his anger in Friday's 12-minute press conference rant, he stepped in front of the microphone on Saturday night and went one further. Victory over Brighton and Hove Albion booked Manchester United a place in the FA Cup semi-finals, seemingly dispelling the demons of Champions League elimination at the hands of Sevilla. However, while the European exit produced a rather upbeat reaction from the Special One, he was absolutely livid with the nature of his team's victory against the Seagulls. Romelu Lukaku extended his recent, rich vein of form with a headed goal in the first half before Nemanja Matic bagged only his second goal for the club in the 83rd minute. A scoreline of 2-0 may seem reasonably comfortable, but the visitors were in the game right up until Matic doubled the Red Devils' advantage. And, frankly, Mourinho blew everybody away with his fiery post-match interview. On punditry duties for BT Sport, Paul Scholes even went as far as saying, "It's the most angry I've seen him after a game, to be honest." He's probably not wrong too, with Mourinho firing shots at almost every player in his United squad and sparking a huge reaction on Twitter. However, perhaps his most eyebrow-raising comments regarded the midfield duo of Scott McTominay and Nemanja Matic. The Special One couldn't praise Matic enough, but delivered a completely unexpected reality check for McTominay. "Scott played the worst match since he played with me in the first team, but he is a Man United player, because he's the player that made mistakes, passed the ball so bad tonight, lost so many passes, but big personality to cope with a mistake. But the perfect Manchester United player is the one that has quality and personality and consistency. When I spent 2 days working on a faster building gap between the lines, that depends on the defenders and the movement of the attacking players. Here attacking players hiding behind players, defenders playing square passes, taking 10-12 passes to go to another line. In other words, Matic was the only good performer and McTominay had a serious off day. Take a look at how fans reacted below. He's probably not too far wrong, but he's managed to exaggerate proceedings tenfold. There is a lot of debate about how effective United's midfield is with two holding players like Matic and McTominay, and the former certainly outperformed the latter. Nevertheless, Mourinho is playing a very dangerous game, being so publicly critical of his own players, and even more so with a starlet such as McTominay. He didn't have the finest game against Brighton, but has shown too much promise in recent weeks to be so flippantly criticized, even if Mourinho did reference his continued effort. Only time will tell how he, and the rest of the United squad, responds. Do you think Mourinho went too far?